So I'm just gonna go through these pictures from this morning. Just down in Roath Park, sunny morning, just trying to get some trees and stuff. I'm using an old Carl Zeiss 135 f3.4, which is a vintage lens, which I got for about 30 quid, which is a bargain, but it is manual focus. So, but it's not too bad. This time, I'm on a tripod. So we'll just look at these. What I usually do with these two trees is try and get a few people walking between them, because it just makes the picture a little bit less boring. Sometimes it looks good, sometimes not. So I think this picture though is at 16 mil. So let's see. Don't particularly like that sun star thing. Looks better there. So let's just have a look how sharp. Should be sharp because this is a good Sony prime lens. And it does, it does look good. Probably the same again. Let's do the auto. So it's good. It's like people who were walking by. So I want to look at the ones where I've manually focused, because when I'm doing it, it's really hard to tell. You can't really see whether you're in focused apart from the little focus assist thing that's on there. So I like the look of this picture because we got loads of blur on the person walking in the middle or running. Almost looks too bright, but the tree on the left looks good, I would say. So they're all the same thing, just different people walking by, essentially. And obviously the light changes all the time. So this big tree was lit up, which was the main subject here. Again, if I can get a couple of people walking by, that's good. So the lens is such a wide lens that it gives you a special, unique, more of a unique phone kind of look or width, I imagine. Yeah, that's not bad. Bit of an ugly tree. I mean, yeah. It's really hard to make a picture out of this because it's chaotic, really. Could possibly kind of zoom in. It doesn't look quite like I thought it would. A lot of the leaves have actually blown off already, so nice sun star there. Bloody hell, the auto adjust didn't do anything really. Weird. Just bring the shadows up. Hard for me to tell if the grass is the right colour there, but probably is how it looked. So this is all still with the 16 mil. I like that, I just don't like the sun star. So I'm just going to see if I can bring it down. Let's do a radial filter. Just going to do the same here. A bit more extreme. Like that. Highlights down, and we'll bring exposure down. Brightness down. We can mix it in with this intensity then, so I suppose it's okay. So now these are 135. So it's an old lens, so it doesn't render the picture in the same way as modern things do. um, See, that's kind of out of focus, but the leaves in the foreground look all right. But that looks like a lot of glare on the path. Carry on. Not quite sharp. Suppose his boots look sharp. Not quite. Couldn't get far back enough to get the actual tree there. That could do with a small vignette. And some shadows. Maybe vibrance, bring out more. There's a lot of color in there. I think there's a bit of glare in the foreground. So let's just see what this does. I'll bring the highlights down. And I couldn't get far enough back to see the tree. Here I'm just kind of shooting all the way through the tree kind of stuff. Just trying to hope to get an accidentally good one. But it looks a bit too chaotic, really. You can see all the water and stuff blowing off the trees here. So I changed the aperture down to 3 and focused on the edge of the leaves, and then that throws everything else into a bit of background kind of blur, and I think that does look better. Let's just see. The tripod resting on a bench, so wasn't really very sturdy there. That's quite good. But it seems to be focused on the people now and not the tree. That's good. That's the kind of thing that I was hoping for. Not too many people now. Um, yeah, so I'll give that 3 stars because I like that. So, different people. So really, I'd quite like the people to be a bit more blurred out, and then have just the tree stuff. Along top of the bridge, I was going to wait for people to, because people stand there and then they look up that way, and then of course no one to stand there. So there's a big there. Let's see if we can just do this. That one was blurry. Looks better. The people are. Yeah, I quite like that. That one's quite good. So it's quite sharp, but it doesn't really need to be mega sharp. Just want to see what sharpening looks like. I don't know whether it has like a mask like Lightroom used to have. See, it can look horrendous. I suppose a tiny bit will be good. Let's just look at that. The vignette on this as well. Isn't it? Couldn't really see what the people were doing, so it's hard to line someone up. I think with this application Photomator, I can make up a workflow which will be, you could do something like have it vignette 10%, sharpen a little bit, and do the auto stuff, and then you can have that as a one click thing. So I might do that at some point. I mean, this is nice colors, but there's no definition really. That blurred, I think. Yep. Right, I think that is it. So that was this morning's thing. Yes.